not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach. Shall we continue or what? I'm not clear.
Go ahead, Dr. Clarke.
You please.
Go ahead, Dr. Clarke.
Broadly speaking, honestly speaking, the book, Not Out of Africa, a good sophomore effort, is not really about Not Out of Africa. Last year it was the bell curve. This year it's Not Out of Africa. Next year it'll be something else. This is part of a world war against the role of African people in the history of the world. If we began mankind, how is it that the last branch of the human race to enter that arena marked civilization now think they brought civilization? Now, it is part of a war over and above Professor Lefkowitz's book and over and above her political naivete. Her naivete is about what is happening in the Western world. There was a recent book called The Tribes. It diagrammed every major people on the earth searching for a piece of turf for themselves. It left out the African people because the other people, including Asian imperialists, have plans to take over Africa. There have been several articles in the New York Times advocating the recolonization of Africa. This book and other literature of this nature need to prepare the world to accept a rationalization for the re-enslavement of Africa. Now, and when you deal with the black endorsers of the book, running dogs of the new imperialism, professional white behind kissers, and as Carlos Cook used to say, a disgrace to the skin they wear. These people, if I'm be so kind to call them that, are running from themselves and teaching us a lesson that we should have learned long ago. Sometimes white wannabes are more dangerous than whites. And sometimes they'll fight you harder to be accepted by whites. They are running from their own people. They're running from definition. Now what we need to look at now is how Professor Lefkowitz neglected the white writers through history, the radical European writers who wrote positively of Africa and who identified the relationship of Africa to the ancient Greece. Now, if given time, and I probably won't be given it this evening, I can prove to you with your satisfaction, if you are listening, that Rome and Greece was not European creations. These were Mediterranean-inspired nations and couldn't be created by Europe because at the time there was no Europe.